Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Pokémon Colosseum. Last time we started off our journey, we met Rui here, who apparently could see some peculiar Pokémon and was kidnapped because of that. We also met the mayor of Phenac City here, who told us to go check out the Pokémon Stadium. So that's what we're going to do today, and see what we can find out about these potential bad guys. But let's be honest, they stole a woman, they're probably bad guys. Hey, how's it going? Hi, did you know? Yes. Isn't it amazing? No, they say that Team Snagem's hideout was blown up. Who could have done such a thing? You're looking at him, pal. Actually, you were just looking at the back of Rui's head, but that's not the point. So here we have Phenac City Pokemon Stadium. Probably, well, technically it's a Colosseum. It's not a stadium. I don't know why they call it. They call the game Pokémon Colosseum, and then like, go check out the Phenac City Stadium. I was like, it's a Colosseum. Isn't the city stadium amazing? And then just to emphasize my point, they put stadium in all caps. Oh, I wish I could soon battle at a stadium as fabulous as this one. I'm so glad they got rid of all caps in Pokemon games. Hi, are you here to take part in the challenge too? I am, indeed. Oh yeah, well, me too. Came here hoping to participate in the challenge, but I was disappointed. By the time I arrived, the challenge had already started. I wanted to win this knockout challenge. I would like to win the cash prize and the technical machine TM. So what if we say no to you? Oh, so you must be here to watch the battles. It's great to see some awesome Pokemon moves in a live setting. The winner gets cash and a TM, which is short for a technical machine. TM is used for teaching a move to Pokemon, so it's important. Indeed, important indeed, remember that. So, just like he said though, if we head on up to the counter here, this is where we register trainers for challenges. However, the current challenge has already started, so we are no longer accepting trainers for this challenge. Please come back and enter the next challenge. So the mayor of Phenac City kind of sent us on a wild goose chase. Also, I love the posters here. We've got a Groudon. I think that's Feraligatr down there, and then Roselia. So cool. I love these posters. They're amazing. They just look so great. They add such like a little ambiance to the game. Oh no! Wait, hang on. Okay. I'll be honest with you guys, this is the first time I'm ever playing this game in high definition. I always thought that these guys were bald and had like bad hair, but it looks like some type of headset. I thought it was hair all this time. I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, Dazza, we finally found you, you filthy double-crossing traitor. Reckon the hideout wasn't good enough for you, so you'll rip off the snag machine? You've got some nerve. Who are these people? Huh? Are they Team Snagem? And what do they mean by traitor? Dazza, you mean... That's right, pretty lady. He's from Team Snagem, just like us. But he's no ordinary member. He's a snagger. He's the best in Team Snagem at snagging Pokemon without fail. Without fail. Remember that, because I swear to God, we're gonna fail. No, wait. Is this true, Dazza? Let's say yes, let's be honest. Oh, it is true. That's a little shocking. That's it. Hey, Dazza, come on, hand it over. Give back the snag machine you ripped off from the hideout. Never. Snag machine? Dazza, do you really have something like that? That snag machine's built for trainers. When a trainer puts the snag machine on, their Pokeballs are converted. Ordinary Pokeballs are turned into snag balls that can steal Pokemon from their trainers in battle. Hey, you blabbermouth, keep that stuff secret. I get it, Dazza. That's why these creeps are chasing after you. Creeps? What do you mean by creeps? Ah, this is getting us nowhere. If you won't give it up willingly, we'll take it back by force. Alright, another trainer battle goes. And sadly, we're gonna hear this theme a lot more than the cool theme from Willie's battle. This is like the enemy team theme, and it's nowhere near as good as the epic guitar riff we get to hear when fighting like ordinary trainers. Anyway, here we have a Corphish and a Coughing. Coughing's going to be pretty easy to take out because we can just hit it with Espeon's Confusion. I'm actually going to try Secret Power. No, I don't want to try Secret Power. Bite gives Stab. So Stab stands for same type attack bonus. And you actually get a 50% increase in your attack power if you use a move the same type as your Pokemon's type. So that's why typically, you want to use a Psychic move if you're a Psychic type Pokemon, or a Dark move if you're a Dark type Pokemon. In some situations it can be better to use a different move, such as if the Pokemon you're fighting resists your type, you're going to want to hit it with something that potentially doesn't get the same type of attack bonus. Oh, it flinched, that's fine. So we'll hit it with a Secret Power, and we'll also go for a Helping Hand. So Helping Hand is a cool move, only really useful in double battles. In fact, it will completely fail if you try and use it in a single battle. You'll use your turn up to boost your ally's attack, which is pretty cool. I like it. It can definitely come in handy, especially for something like a big earthquake or something like a multi-hit move. But you might be wondering why I'm not going over these guys' Pokemon in like a bio, and that's because we actually can't obtain them. Espeon Grid level 26, fantastic. I'm only going to be going over Pokemon that we can actually catch, and even though we can capture any trainer's Pokemon that we want, apparently with a Snag Machine, Rui's moral compass will stop us from doing that. No, I'm not good enough. Damn straight whacking, waka waka. 270 Pokédollars, nice. Money is no issue in this game whatsoever. Like, really, honestly, you're never gonna run out of money. Blast you, Dazzler! Don't think this is over. We're gonna get that Snag Machine back. Just you wait. Whew, close one. Well, what do you know, Dazzler? So you're from Team Snagem. Alright, to be accurate, I should say former Team Snagem. It's okay, Dazzler. It doesn't matter to me who you are. Yeah, too true. After all, you're my gallant prince who rescued me when I was in trouble. So it doesn't matter. Besides, I thought up something after listening to those creeps. Listen, Dazzler, we should go shopping for some Pokeballs. We should go shopping. Alright, looks like Rui wants to start stealing some Pokemon. Rui's just like, you know what? You're an ex-con artist who ripped off Pokemon from other people. Let's go get some Pokeballs. So over here in Phenac City we have the shop. If you're still traveling, you should stock up on supplies at the shop there. I recommend it. After all, it's my Well, anyway, that shop there has the best reputation around these parts. Indeed, where better to look for Pokeballs than a store. Hey little girl, how's it going? I don't have any Pokemon of my own, but I come here every day. They have all sorts of Pokemon merchandise here. It's fun to just look even. Wow, this is such a weird dress. Huh? Pokeballs? Come to think of it, I haven't seen any being sold in this town. Oh wait, I think I heard someone saying that they sell Pokeballs at the Outskirt stand. It's east from here, Phenac. It's modelled after a locomotive, so you won't have any trouble finding it, I think. I mean, we've already been there, so... Ah, boo! I keep getting figures that I don't want. Darn, the one I want's under that capsule. Alright, I love that. Is that like a paint tin? Or maybe Pokemon food with the Pokeball symbol on it? That's really cool. So if we talk to Shopkeep here, as we can see, he doesn't have Pokeballs, but he does have healing items, as well as status condition healing items. So Potion heals you for 20 hit points, Super Potions heal you for 50, I think in modern games they actually heal you for 60, but alas, not here anymore. Antidotes cures poison, Burn Heal cures burn, Ice Heal cures frozen status. Awakening awakens a sleeping Pokemon, however it's completely useless in this game because, as I went over last time, the battle commands, we have one now called Call, and that will actually wake up a sleeping Pokemon anyway. It's not the only use that command has, but it does work as an awakening, and I guess you can kind of use these out of battle if you need to, but you're never really far away from someone that can heal your Pokemon, and if so, you even start with 2 awakenings anyway, so yeah, don't buy awakenings. Paralyze Heal obviously cures paralysis, and Full Heal will heal any status condition, which is handy. Alright, so he doesn't have any Pokeballs, which is unfortunate for us, but however, if we head upstairs, an antidote cures a poison. You literally just said all of this. Yeah, but if your Pokemon falls asleep in battle, just call out its name. That will wake it up. It doesn't get cheaper than free, so he literally... In the game, they even say, don't bother buying stuff from this shop, because you can call it out for free. No one sells Pokeballs around these parts, that's common knowledge. Oh, okay, geez, way to make me feel dumb. The guy that runs the Outskirt stand used to sell them before, but you have to keep that a secret. Why do we have to keep that a secret? And over here we do actually have another shop clerk. He sells battle items, so these are all... so Guard Spec will prevent your stats being reduced, and Die Hit will increase your critical hit ratio, and then all of these X items will increase the relative stat by 2 stages. X Special is actually for special attack, but not for special defense. Actually, I just realized how expensive X accuracy was, which is very surprising. The way stat buffs and debuffs works can be a little confusing, but basically for every 2 stages it goes up, it basically doubles your stat. I think once you go up like 6 stages is the maximum, and I think it's triple at that point. I can't remember. It's confusing. I can't remember off the top of my head, and I apologize. All I remember is that 2 stages means double, which is good. There was some ruckus going on near the town's entrance earlier. It'd be better not to. It better not be the goons from the next town over. Hello, Meryl. Rooey. So in every town or every important town we have a PC, the Pokemon Center. And of course everyone knows what Pokemon Centers are for. They are for healing your Pokemon. Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Center. We restore your tired Pokemon to full health. Would you like to restore your Pokemon? Yes, thank you very much. So Pokemon Centers will cure all of your hit points, your power points for your moves, and also cure any status conditions free of charge. Okay. Every Pokemon Center also has a downstairs area. However, if we go down here and talk to the clerk, I'm terribly sorry, we're still getting things ready. Please come back again later. This is the link station for connecting up to the Game Boy Advance games. We can't unfortunately use that until we've completed the game, or at least completed the story mode. Hi, big guy. Look, this is really neat. See, it's a map of Phenac City. Isn't it cool? And it is actually a map of Phenac City. How neat is that? I love it. It's great. Oh, you must be travelers. Are you Pokemon trainers too? Indeed. I knew it. I was certain that you were. Well, if you want to make a record of your progress, you should save on the PC at the back there. Oh, there's an old guy here. But before we talk to him, the PC. Now, normally in most Pokemon games, you can hit the start menu and you can save your progress there. Not the case in Pokémon Colosseum. Annoyingly, and I'm not sure why, you can only save at PCs in Pokemon Centers. Again, I'm not quite sure why. Also, do we have anything in our item storage? No, we don't. I've never used item storage. I'm not sure why would you want to, but I guess it was kind of limited early game. And we also have our Pokemon storage as well. I believe we only get 3 boxes. Yeah. There is actually a total of, I believe... Actually, you know what? I'll talk about that later. Don't worry about that just yet. We'll talk about that in a bit. Hello! That PC can be used not only to save your progress, but also to access the Pokemon storage system. Things sure have become easy and convenient. Alright, so, fresh of the knowledge about the marts and the PC, let's head to Outskirt stands and see if the guy there will sell us some Pokeballs, because apparently it's common knowledge, but we didn't know that. And just traveling to the Outskirt stand, sadly now that Rui is in our party, she rides in the sidecar. We no longer get Umbreon and Espeon riding with us, which is a real shame. Oh, hey, it's you. I was worried about you. Some rough-looking characters came around asking about you. Made me worried. Those guys, they look like they're from Team Snagem. Don't worry, pal. Already fought them off. Alright. So, let's talk to the guy that runs the stand. Listen, pal, if you're intending to travel some more, you might want to stock up on supplies here. Hi, can I ask you something? Don't you sell any Pokeballs? Huh? Pokeballs, you say? There's no call for these things around these parts. Where'd I put them now? That's right, because in the Ore region, or Ore region, again, I kind of have to say both pronunciations in case I offend someone, there's no wild Pokemon. It's a vast desert. Pokemon don't... Well, it's inhabitable for Pokemon, so there's no wild battles, so no need for Pokeballs. Oh yeah, here they are. A little dusty, I'm afraid, but otherwise perfectly usable. Here, take these. I'll let you have them for free. Alright, we get 5 Pokeballs. Since I found them, I may as well just put them out with the rest of my merchandise. If you need some more, well, how about buying them from me? And yeah, let's buy them. So we got all of the healing items again, except for hit point healing items, which is weird. We also have Pokeballs and Great Balls. So Great Balls are so much better. I mean, they give you Great Balls straight away. Just get them. Don't even bother with Pokeballs. Reason being is that Great Balls have an extra 50% chance of catching a Pokemon on top of a Pokeball. Sure, they may be 3 times the price, but you're going to end up throwing a lot less of them away because of the capture rate is so much higher. So I thoroughly recommend you just buy Great Balls rather than Pokeballs. Anyway, let's head back to Phenac City because there's nothing waiting for us at the Outskirt stands. And when we get here, we can't move because this lady's talking to us. Oh, it's you two. Something terrible's happening. A whole lot of scary men came here. I think I even saw those 2 creeps who took off in the truck earlier. Dun 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 dun. What's gonna happen? Hey, you two, there's serious trouble. The thugs came back with help. I think they went off towards what we call the pre-gym. Yeah, so there are actually gyms in the Ore region. Technically not really. This is the pre-gym. If we talk to this guy, though, I saw a bunch of scary-looking people going towards the mayor's house. But it won't matter if those guys do something bad. I'm sure Justy won't let them get away with anything. Remember that guy's name, Justy. He becomes kind of important. My goodness, it's terrible. A big group of shady-looking men marched into the mayor's house. Right, let's bust on in there and break up this party. Also, we get to meet one of my favorite Pokemon characters ever. Master Miror B, it's him. He's the one that took the gold from us. Oh, now aren't you boys frightfully pathetic? You mean to tell me you were bested by these darling infants? Darling, did you say your name was Dazzler or something? I so don't like saying this, but we're not at liberty to keep your friend at liberty. That sweet young thing, she can see things that ordinary people aren't supposed to see. That will just not do for what we are planning to do. No, it just won't do at all. If you don't like pain, like most people, you can avoid the pain by keeping your nose out of places it needn't be. Boys! Oh, boys! Yes? Yes, we will. We will what? Boys, I shall be making my return to Pyrite now. Do remember that I will be waiting for you to return with the little lady. Am I making myself clear? I won't accept failure from you again, boys. Let the music spin. Let's get it on. Oh, the music. I remember these three guys as well. These three guys that are now walking out kind of are important. We'll get into them next episode, but don't worry. Instead, we do have to fight Folly again. You! The last time you caught me off guard. That's not going to happen again. Right, so here we have Folly once again. Miror B Peon Folly. And yeah, for some reason Miror only has one R. And B.Peon sounds like some type of executable program. Although that would be .exe, never mind. Anyway, Folly has ditched one of his Whismur in favor of a Lotad. So yeah, it's just a little bit of a more interesting battle here. Let's bite on the Whismur and let's confusion the Lotad. Let's confusion the Lotad and see if that will do enough for us to continue here. Ooh, not quite, not quite. Okay, hopefully we get a good hit here with the Whismur. Come on, not quite again. So no KO, sadly. It's gonna use Absorb. It's a good thing that we actually resist. Well, we don't resist it, but we don't take super effective damage from grass types. Actually, one downside to both of our Pokemon is that we share a weakness to Bug. Uproar is an interesting move as well. So yeah, if we go against any Bug-type Pokemon, then that could be an issue. Alright, Whismur is making an Uproar. That is absolutely fine. What we'll do is we'll bite the Lotad and we'll Confusion on the Whismur just to make sure that we actually do a bit more damage. Because sadly, Umbreon isn't, like I said in the last episode, isn't the best for attacking. Umbreon will only actually learn one more Dark-type move, and it's called Feint Attack. It's the exact same power as Bite, but it never misses. But sadly, that's the best we can do in terms of Umbreon getting same type attack bonus. So for now, we will kind of be biting our way through. We did get a critical hit there, which is nice. So yeah, critical hits happen randomly. I can't remember. I think there's a 12 point... No, it's not 12 point. Is there a 1 in 8 chance, or is it lower than that? I can't remember. Maybe 1 in 16? Wow, I'm really blanking. That you will do a critical hit, which is increased damage. Ah, blasted! I got tripped up again. Also, critical hits will completely ignore any stat buffs on the opponent's Pokemon. So if an opponent has raised their defense out the wazoo and you get a critical hit, it will actually ignore that defense buff. My turn now. I'm not going to end up like Folly. Oh boy, here we have Miror B Peon Trudley. Trudley? See, I told you these names were weird. I like the face down you get at the beginning as well before we send out the Pokemon. Alright, so we have Duskull and Spinarak. Spinarak is a Bug-type Pokemon. Like I say, we both share a weakness to Bug, which is a little unfortunate. But luckily, we also have a Ghost-type on the field, so we can hit it with Umbreon's Bite and hopefully take it out. Meanwhile, I'm going to use Confusion on Spinarak, but I think it's not very effective. I can't remember. It's super effective. Never mind, I'm completely wrong. I'm terrible with my type matchups. I used to be so good, but now I second guess myself all the time. I'm going to have to study like the Pokemon typing charts. Alright, and here we have Makuhita. Oh, something's a little bit weird. Dazza! It's that one, that Pokemon! Those jerks captured me because I saw that Pokemon. I can see a black aura coming from it. They must have done something to that Pokemon. Oof. Dazza, be careful! This Pokemon isn't afraid to attack people. I know, Dazza, I hate to say this, but there's no other choice. Get that Pokemon back from the bad guys. Please, you have to. You can, actually, only you can do it. So yes, that is the whole premise of Pokémon Colosseum. We have our first example of a Pokemon who's had the door to their hearts artificially closed by the bad guys. Now Rui is the only person able to identify these Pokemon, and she'll be able to tell us which ones we can and can't capture in order to free them from their slavery, essentially. There's, I think, a total of 52 capturable Pokemon, technically only 50 capturable. I'm actually going to try and catch a throw a Pokeball at this just in case, because I've got a good feeling about this. I've got a feeling this is a loaded Pokemon, like you always catch it no matter what. Yeah, I'm pretty certain. Anyway, talking about Makuhita. Makuhita is a very slow, bulky fighting type Pokemon. Its highest stat is hit points, followed closely by attack. Interesting piece of trivia actually is that Makuhita's capture rate is lower than its evolved form. Usually it's the other way around in Pokemon, but this is one of those rare cases when it's different. Speaking of evolution, Makuhita evolves into Hariyama at level 24, and as you can see, this guy here was level 30. We won't actually be able to level up this Pokemon for a while, so don't count on it evolving. It's not going to be possible until a little bit later. I'll explain later on in the episode. But there we go, Trudley is down for the count, and we got his Makuhita. Darn it, but you're good. You snagged my Pokemon. Hey, what are you saying? You're not supposed to be impressed. Oh man, what are we supposed to do? We got flattened again. Miror B is gonna chew us out. What do we do? What is there to do? Run away! Yoink, Scoobs! Or Zoinks. It's technically Zoinks. You did it, Dazzler. You snagged that Pokemon from the goon. But I'm sure there are others like it. Let's get all of them back from the bad guys. Indeed. So let's quickly talk about this Makuhita, because like I said, there's a couple of things to explain. So, if we take a look at the summary here, we can see it's still got that black aura around it. It doesn't have an original trainer or an ID number, and it also doesn't have a nature yet. Like I said, it's level 30. We can see, however, that it does have a heart gauge, and it says the door to its heart is tightly shut. So this is the whole premise of Pokemon Colosseum. We have to find a way to open the door to its heart again. And this is also why I'm showing the starting moveset on the bio screen, because if we click on over to the next page, we can see that this Makuhita only knows Shadow Rush, and then 3 unknown moves. As you can see, this can't be used because the heart's door is shut. If we go back onto this screen at the heart gauge, you can see that there are different segments. Each time the segment goes down, we unlock a new move. And I think the last segment is we get its nature. I can't remember off the top of my head though. So Shadow Rush is a 90 power, 100% accurate move that also deals recall damage. It is typeless, so it cannot be resisted. Pokemon cannot be immune to Shadow Rush, and also Shadow Rush cannot be super effective, so it's kind of like a double-edged sword there. Like I said, we unlock more moves as we go down, but whenever I list Pokemon moves in the bio, the top one will always be Shadow Rush until we unlock the door to the heart, and then we gain that first move back. Okay, so that's how these Pokemon with a black aura work. Right, so let's check on the TV here, because it's flashing white, which means I think it's a new broadcast. We just received breaking news. According to the arrested Snaggem member, the smallest Snag machine is compact enough to be carried by a single person, wherein this machine transforms an ordinary Pokeball into a Snagball. Snagball is an alarming device. It can actually steal Pokemon from their trainers. It is hoped that the missing Snaggem machine will not be used for criminal purposes again. Yes, like I say, if you try and capture a trainer's Pokemon that doesn't have the black aura, then Rui will stop you and be like, yo, you can't do that. Anyway, we've got a bodyguard, or a bodyguard? We got a guard at this gate here. Phenac City is completely closed off by those 3 goons that Miror B followed Miror B out. However, I am going to call it quits there for today's episode, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully this hasn't been too much of an inflammation overload. Inflammation. Oh dear, the information is inflated. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one, when we will be finding out about these goons blocking off the entrances and exits to Phenac City. Once again, thanks for watching, hope you all enjoyed, see you all next time, bye bye!